Disaster strike number 2.
In this episode, we still have problems during our crossing towards Grenada. But we also enjoy a swim in the blue and we become virgins.
We are lost in track.
First, this is me, Kim. There is Bart. And here is Liz, our little explorer. We sold everything to explore these beautiful places. With our tiny 33-foot sailboat, Tranquility. Last week, we enjoyed our final days at Suriname. We prepared a boat for our crossing towards Grenada and we face a big engine problem.
We have a problem. Yes, push on and nothing happens. Disaster strike number 2.
Disaster strike number 2? Doet hij het niet meer?
There's no wind.
Oh, disaster. I mean, we're still alive, but no wind. And we don't want to run the engine, so...
Why not?
Because you broke it? No, because it's... I don't know how you call it. MDI box is jinxed and that's why it's broken. This is the worst crossing.
If I run the engine, I know the controls of overheating or oil pressure, they're not measured. So I can run the engine and if there's no problem at all, it's fine. But I don't know if something happens to it and then I can ruin the entire engine. So I really only want to use it to go into port or something. But this is just... Because there's also another problem, is power consumption. We're using power. And we have solar panels. And well, we've got some luck now because the sun is out. So we'll get some juice again. But the entire day was cloudy, so there was not much coming in. Because we can't run the engine, we cannot use the alternator.
So, the day we left, we got a gift box from friends with all small kinds of presents with
If the world turns against you.
Yeah, for if you have really bad luck and everything is against you, and if you are looking for luck. Well, that's what we need right now.
Peanut butter, Dutch peanut butter.
We can roll the dice. After 3 hours with no wind, just before sunset, the wind picked up again. What a relief. Second night and one day. So tired and happy that the wind picked up again. So that makes it a lot comfortable and the sea state is quite flat. So for that, no complaints. It has been a while, but I felt so on the night. But it's not. Good morning. Horizon showing. It's the The next morning, I felt so much better after a good night of sleep.
Main reason why we were a little bit, well, panicked by the engine that didn't work was the battery bank, the amount of power we have on board. The engine has an alternator which charges up the batteries as well. We've got solar power, but the day the engine died, there was rain, clouds, and we didn't get much juice from it. So we got the engine to work again, but it didn't use the alternator. So that's where we were in doubt, because we can do 4 days with our battery bank when it's not very sunny outside, and when it's really not sunny outside it's only 2 days. So we were a bit worried. We were at 50%, so we've got half capacity left. And well, sun came out. It's like we have some luck again. Maybe the presents worked for some luck, because we charged the batteries up to full in these conditions. Behind me is Tobago. We just left Tobago and we're in a good current going towards Grenada. We only have 12 hours, 11 hours to go, and that's because of the current that goes along the north side of Tobago. Let me show you the white dots where we are right now, and we'll follow this course to Grenada. As you can see, we're doing 5 knots through the water and doing 8.5 because of the currents. But as a downside, the waves are pretty weird. There's no pattern in them. It's like we're going from side to side all the time, and it's really rocky, and well, it's not very nice, but I think we're not seasick anymore, so that's okay.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze.
What is it?
Do you want some tea?
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah?
Yes, please.
Then give me the cans. Yes, please, he's going to say. He never does. It's only for the camera.
The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore. There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. There's too many
Grenada,
voices
we made it.
talking
Or
back
at least
at me.
we're 1 hour away. And we still have to anchor. But it was a rough night with a lot of wind, a lot of squalls. And now it's still very wavy out here. Let's be careful with the camera, because Kim got soaked just yet because of a big wave smashing into the cockpit.
a wave just went over the spray hood. And I was just standing. So I had a shower.
So
Dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. I'll take this anymore.
So we've anchored in the True Blue Bay. The wind really picked up, so it was quite challenging, and the space is small. But with the help from the other boats, we managed to find a spot and we could drop down the anchor manually. We had the warmest welcome, balloons for Liz, and so much help. It felt really good to be here. Huh? We had a small lunch and a drink to celebrate our arrival.
Cheers. Caribbean love. Woo!
Ginger. Oh, tomato.
Did you put the rum in?
Now it is time to enjoy the blue.
Samen met? Ja, met wie?
Met Sophie.
Nee. Met papa.
En Sophie kan je ook willen.
Wow.
Liz really enjoyed the blue water. She felt like a fish in the water. We are going on adventure. Up to the hush of Grenada. A walk. And that's the only thing we know, and some food afterwards. 2 hours. We participate in a hush organized by the Hush House Harriers in Grenada. They call themselves an enthusiastic group of drinkers with a running problem. It is our first time, and we are the so-called virgins.
On more than one occasion. Just that, right?
Hushing started in 1938 in Kuala Lumpur. It was conceived by 3 expatriate Brits. The Hush founders wanted a sport which involved some energetic physical activity to run after drinks and food. The Grenada Hush House Harriers have been meeting every Saturday since 1985. hashing has its rules, customs and traditions.
We are lost in track.
It is a run based on the hounds and hares concept, following a prepared trail of shredded paper. You can choose between a walk or run through the jungle and farmland.
Okay.
This was quite a tough walk. Luckily we could put Liz in the backpack, because the trail was too hard for her.
Ik weet niet of je het net even hebt gehoord, maar net was het ook echt gillen naar fleur, joh, de hele tijd.
Nevertheless, it is a great and fun way to enjoy some beautiful parts of the island and have a nice cold beer afterwards. A swim to get rid of the muscle pain before we leave True Blue Bay.
Kom naar mama toe. Slimmer. Goed zo, kom op.
So, we are ready to head to St. Davis Bay. That's the bay where we will get our MDI box fixed, so our engine will be running smoothly again.
So because the engine is broke, but we can use it. I made some modifications here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shortcut the MDI box. I made the rubbers, took it away, and I have to connect it with a cable or with a screwdriver to fix it. But the alternator doesn't work, so I made a plus connection, a positive connection from here, and I'll use this one and attach it on here, and that will give the signal to the alternator how much the voltage is on the start battery, and it will start turning. So that's what we're gonna do. There we have it, 14.16 volts.
So we need to hoist the anchor. What?
Right, so it's a very short trip today. It's only 7.2 nautical mile, but we have to go against the wind and against a little bit of current. So normally we would do about 1 hour and 20 minutes, but now we're going only 3.8 knots, and it will take us more than 2 hours to get there. We're going by engine because we're not really interested in going to tech all the way, because the wind is still a little bit strong, 60 knots, and we can hug the coast by engine, and then we stay in more calmer waters, but still waves are pretty bumpy.
In the next episode. We finally fix our engine with a brand new NDI box. We are invited to a private swimming pool, go on an island tour, and set sail to Kariakou.
Well, this was it. If you have any questions, please let us know. And for now, goodbye and thank you very much for watching. Fair winds to you all.